Learn to fight. Yo, John Fitch here, and we have another edition of Learn to Fight. And I break down fights in the wild, street fights, self-defense situations, and let you know how things could have been handled differently, perhaps in the situation, so that people don't get in trouble, get arrested if you're put in the same situation, or so you don't get seriously injured. The best way to survive and win a self-defense situation is to escape unharmed. That's your goal. Get away, stay away, avoid trouble. Today we are going to look at a fight we kind of saw before, and it was an old lady with a stick and a guy with a chair. This is two guys now, and it's going to be chair versus stick. So this is chair versus stick 2. And we're going to see how that goes for Mr. Stick. All right, here we go. We got Mr. Chair walking down the street talking. I don't know what started this confrontation, but he's walking, closing the distance. Mr. Stick did not react fast enough. One more time, in case you missed it. First time happened fast. He walks up quick, closes the distance, and fink, whips the chair, makes contact, puts the dude out, and then runs off. Mr. Chair walking down the street, yelling at somebody. You see Mr. Stick coming to screen here, and Mr. Chair knocks him out. Throws it, hits him in the head, puts him out on the street, and runs off. This is an important lesson to you guys. Never bring a stick to a chair fight first, okay? Always chair up. If you don't have a chair, maybe go to a table. If you can't find a table, maybe you can get a couch or lazy boy. But yeah, you see here, again, avoidable confrontation. There's plenty of space, distance. Either one of the guys could have walked away. Either one of the guys could have created more space, kept the space, and prevented this. The guy who threw the chair is probably getting in trouble. Regardless of what the guy with the stick did, the guy in the chair clearly looks like he's the one assaulting the other guy. It's a short clip and we don't know the full story, but that's what it looks like from what we see. You can see there's definitely bad blood between these guys. He's walking up fast, they're yelling. The stick guy looks kind of defensive, and not defensive enough, obviously, because he still gets cracked in the head with that chair, hits the ground hard. This, you know, from the short clip, 13-second clip, you can kind of see that this guy committed assault and battery and is probably going to get in trouble if somebody presses charges or they find him. My lesson here that I see, I hope you learn, is that, you know, if you're being approached with somebody with a weapon, especially a weapon bigger than yours, it's probably best to turn and go away. It's probably best to get out of there. Otherwise, you could end up like our stick man here, sprawled out on the street. Hopefully nothing else happened to him after he got knocked out. You're completely helpless there. It's a bad situation. Let's watch this one more time, just to be clear. Okay, you get approached by a guy with a chair, maybe move away. You got the stick, maybe use a stick to block instead of your face. That could help too. All right, guys, so you see there, he struck first. That's another little thing you see in there. I don't suggest hitting people or getting in a fist fight or using a weapon on somebody unless it's a situation where they are clearly attacking you. They're clearly going to hurt you. It's clearly self-defense. And my thinking on this is because the way the laws are today, unless you are in a stand your ground state, there's a lot of situations where even if you are being attacked, if you defend yourself and you hurt that person, you knock them out, they lose consciousness, you could still see legal issues, whether it's, you know, being sued or, you know, you hurt the person, knock them out, you kill the person, you get arrested. On those lines, got to be careful. You have to understand more than just how to beat people up in self-defense, especially in the world we live in today. Striking first isn't always something you can do. You may have to wait and draw out the first strike. That guy with the stick there, you know, if he wasn't intending to strike first, he needed to use that stick as defense. He should have had his hands up to block the chair, He should have been moving backwards. He should have been maintaining that distance. You got to know that the capabilities of the person across from you. You have to assume that they're more capable than they may actually be. You have to assume they have a little bit more range and a little more power than they actually do, because you want to be as safe as possible. You don't want to underestimate these things and get a chair in the face like this guy did. That was short and brutal knockout. But I thought it was very interesting because we covered this once before in one of my other videos. I think it was my first video. I had a few scenarios in the same video. There was a guy and a lady with a chair, and same situation. The guy threw the chair at the lady, hit her in the head, knocked her out. I think she had a stick. It was like an umbrella, something. Same situation. You have to be ready for the projectiles, things coming at your head. Be safe out there. Okay. Make sure you're following my YouTube, official John Fitch. I have a clips channel for my podcast, John Fitch Knows Nothing, JFKN Clips. Check that out. Make sure you're following the Instagram, John Fitch Smash, and my Twitter, johnfitch.net spelled out. You could also go to my website, johnfitch.net, sign up for the newsletter. I have some good stuff going on all the time. I have a lot of fitness stuff to get you in that fighter's body, even if you don't know how to fight. And then I got a lot of fight stuff. I can help you learn to fight. Reach out, book me for private lessons, small groups or seminars, and I will make sure that you don't end up laid out in the street after getting a chair thrown at your face. Stay safe. I'll check you later.